Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Calvin Austin on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
This time it's a passing play. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Boswell set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw it here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trevin Wallace has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick six. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Back to throw. Into the hands of Colt. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking. where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. This is reeled in by Leggett. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a two-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Carolina in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Steelers will take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up a throw. Into traffic, complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw now. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on 1st down. Headed out right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Oh, the football's loose. Panthers pick this one up.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 4. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. To the house, touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 20-zip lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. This is ahead for about 5. Davion Clowney on that stop. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Steelers pushing for a score before the break. Throwing now on 1st down. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Legette's got it. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's complete to Legette. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the air on first down, Young. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Setting up the screen. Rolling into enemy territory. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Lining up now to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Young on 1st and 10. This is Legent working the left side. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41. Young working from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. More chances to make up for it.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Here we go, set.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
You know that quarterback? He's out in Denver now, Kate. Russell Wilson, he loves to say the separation is in the preparation. And when you're facing a DB that is all over the ball and now adding a 2nd interception to his ledger today, you know this guy was prepared, did his homework, and then he's gone on this field today, and he has been a difference maker.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Viking 18. Cougar 19. Bronco.
From the 36. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
60 Eagle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing off the play fake here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready up.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
At the 60. Go.
Young looking to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Young to throw. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Third down from the gun. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 5-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They go play action here. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. Set. Yep.
They're throwing it. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He finds his running back deep down the left side. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. This is reeled in by Leggett. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Ready, set.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They've held them out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here is Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.